as you guys know, I work with women in recovery, working through their addictions and stuff like that. I just like wanted to do something nice for different women and stuff like that. I do like a lot of nice stuff, but and I love being like super thoughtful and just coming up with small little gestures of how you can just show somebody like, hey, I'm thinking about you, you know. So I ended up going to buy like these different these bags or whatever, you know, different colors. You know, we have like blue, green, yellow, all those good colors, right? Orange. And so me and one of the nurses have we have went half like on these bags or whatever. And then I went to one of the directors and I told her the idea that I had and that I wanted to do or whatever, and she really helped me. You know, she ordered a lot of the things that I needed and stuff like that. So like a small gesture, because you know, it doesn't take much to just show somebody like, hey, I was thinking about you or whatever, you know. So, you know, you were on my mind, you know. And sometimes working with women like that has like addictions, stuff like that, you know, or that's in recovery, you have a lot of like friends and family who have, you know, for whatever reason, have possibly like turned their backs and stuff on them. So when they're like, you know, you could see somebody on the street or something like that, and who's to say the last time that somebody has shown them some type of love, you know, like you just never know. That's why it's important, like when I come into work, each person that I see when I come in, and it's usually a lot, I give everybody a hug. Like I will like embrace them, not just like, hey girl, you know. No, I genuinely embrace them. I want to know how they're doing. I want to know how they slept. I want to know how their morning is going. I want to know if they're hungry, if they need anything. Like I love being like what an individual needs, you know, in that moment, because you don't know if they probably need you in that moment, and sometimes, you know, you never know. So anyway, my latest little thoughtful thing that I've come up with is these bags. And in the bags, I've put, like, this is the purple one. So I've color coordinated all of them. So a purple notebook, purple pen. Here is some different like coloring, you know, different things, with some colored pencils, face mask, fingernail file, a stress ball, and oh my god, it feels so good. I might have to take one of these home. Okay, some lotion and some lip balm. And yes, it's not much or anything like that. It's not like a lottery ticket or anything inside, but the feeling that you could give somebody, you know, just by walking up to somebody and saying, hey, I was thinking about you and I just want to, you know, I wanted to do something nice for you or something like that. It would make somebody feel like they hit on a lottery ticket. So, you know, there's going to be more things. I want to start doing hygiene bags and stuff like that, that has like deodorant, washcloth, toothpaste, a hairbrush, you know, different things like that, deodorant, body wash, or, you know, stuff like that. I want to start doing that for individuals also. And, you know, and I want to keep a load of them like in my car. So if I go to the gas station or if I see somebody on the side of the road, you know, you can hand it to them and be like, hey, I just want to let you know, you know, I just want to give you some type of love, you know, and just be a little bit of a support to you in this moment. So just know that you may be like, I find a lot of times that I can be going through my own storm, I find that sometimes I can be going through my own storm and I still will try to show up for strangers or other individuals and stuff like that. So, you know, just know that it doesn't cost anything, you know, to not be judgmental, or to not turn your nose up at somebody, or to brush somebody off, you know. And it doesn't cost anything to give a hug, you know, to give a piece of advice, you know, or a nice, send some love, or a nice message, or, you know, something like that. Everything doesn't have to, you know, be bought, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's my little thingy for today. But happy Friday, and I hope everybody just has like a beautiful weekend. But real quick, here's the yellow one. The yellow one is so cute. Look. Well, like yellow / orange, I guess you can say. But you got the yellow notebook, or orange. I'm gonna go orange. I don't know, yellow, orange, I don't know. But pen, coloring piece, stress ball, face mask, and, you know, everything, you know, lotion. Let me put the lotion in. Oh, this will have a lip balm, yeah, and the lip balm. Just super cute. Like, what? So I'm gonna do the hygiene bags as well, and I'm gonna make a list of stuff, because I ended up getting like a lot of these bags. They weren't really that much. I think I got like 100 of them, and I mean, were they like $1 each, or I forgot how much I paid, but it wasn't that bad. So yeah, I have all of these full. The pink one is my favorite. Like, how cute. Oh, did that one have a fingernail on it? Let me see. No, I don't think this one has a fingernail file on it. Shoot. Where the heck is the fingernail files? Oh, here we go. I don't think it had one in there. But yeah, I thought this was super cute. But yeah, like, what's weird is that the way I am outside of my house is different. Well, I am who I am. Like, I don't change my characteristics or personality and like who I am as a person. Like, it doesn't switch on and off. But I'm sometimes I feel like I'm more of a nicer, loving human. Like, sometimes I feel like at home that side isn't shown as much. Like, it's so easy for me to show love and compassion and gentleness and everything else to a stranger or somebody in need. But sometimes I find that, and I guess family too, I guess I am who I am. I guess maybe it's just like at home, in my home environment, that's where you can go and be moody and be irritated and not want to be bothered and all that kind of stuff, you know. So I want to be much nicer when I'm at home, because sometimes I'm not nice, and I don't want to be like that. I really don't. So I have to get that together. What am I missing? This one has 2 face masks. Oh, let me get one of these. And do I want one of these? Let me see. And of course, wait. One of these. That has chapstick. Oh, I got one of those. Yeah, I'm hooking this one up. Okay. I wonder how these pins write. I'm gonna have to see how these pins write. Okay, hold on. I will be right back. Somebody is at the door, and so I will be right back. Cause somebody need me. So yeah, that's like my little spiel for today. You know, being a good human. But I also want to be a good human when I'm at home. Because I'm telling you, my partner sees like the worst parts of me, and I don't like that, you know. So like when people go on and on and on about how like wonderful I am, and like saying all this wonderful stuff, because I am, like, that's me, like, that's who I am. But I know he be thinking like, yeah, the fuck right, you know, or yeah, the freak right. I know he be thinking like, y'all don't even know this for real. You know, I can imagine what he be thinking. So. But that's who I am at heart. You know, at the end of the day, that's who I am. But it is the end of the day. And so I am going to, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm going to pack all this stuff up. And I'm going to head on out. Go get my babies. Do I want to put these in here? Oh, what are these? Oh, I should have. Thank you. No, I don't need to put these in there. So yeah, I'm about to head on out and go home. It is Friday. I have, oh no, I do have plans. My my grandbaby's B-Day was last week, and her party is tomorrow at the park. And so I'm gonna go there. People really think I'm talking to myself because the way I have my phone propped up, like, no one would be able to see it. And I'm in my office area, and you know, it's just me, you know, it's just my office area because like I have my own space. But yeah, like I do have a door, and there's not, from the little piece, like if somebody walks past or knocks at my door or something, they'll be like, is this talking to herself? No, but sometimes I do. Okay, put those in there, put these in there. I'm gonna just put this stuff away. Hold on one second, somebody needs me. So yes, as I was saying, they would think I was talking to myself, and of course the UPS guy rose up and he probably thought I was talking to myself, so great. But yeah, that's all I have planned for this weekend. So I am gonna have to go get her some gifts or whatever. I think I may do something to my hair. Yeah, I need to, so I ain't looking all crazy. Do something to my hair. And oh, update, Crew is doing great. He had surgery Monday, and he started back daycare yesterday, Thursday. So he is healing up great. He does have stitches which will dissolve like in a few weeks, but he is doing great. You know, of course the first couple days, like he had it Monday, so I took that Monday off, of course. I took that Tuesday off, and then Wednesday Torian had took that day off, and then Thursday he went back to daycare. But Monday and Tuesday he was like very, you know, up and down, of course. And by like yesterday, he's like cool. He's like so cool. So he hasn't been able to like have a bath or anything, just have to kind of wash him up. But today I'm gonna give him a bath before he go to bed so he can have his first bath. But he's doing so well. Like he's doing really well. They ended up, I did make a video, which I don't know if I'll upload it or not, but they ended up doing like his anesthesia through his spine, which I had no idea they were going to do that. They ended up putting it through his spine. And I did get, like, when they took him away from me, I like got emotional because that was rough. You know, your baby, like knowing they're about to, like, you just want everything to go well. But everything went well, and you know, hopefully, you know, there's like no future surgeries or anything like that. And I'm just like, I'm just so in awe. He's been very he's very clingy to me, but he's like that even when he's not feeling well. You know, he's just very like obsessed with his mom, and as he should be. You know, like he should be obsessed with me. I'm mom, you know. So that's my baby. That is my baby.